Since the summer break, the Ferrari has been in a real purple patch. In 4 races so far, they have claimed 3 pole positions, 3 podiums, and 2 further 4th places. Their hopes for a championship are greatly impacted by these outcomes. Their fans have started to hope for a competitive car and a championship battle once again. Ferrari was 56 points behind Mercedes at the start of the summer break in the Constructors' Championship in 4th place, but with a lots of races remaining, they have already surpassed Aston Martin and are now only 24 points behind the second position Mercedes team after just 4 races. It hasn't been all easy sailing either. For Ferrari, Zandvoort was an unforgettable weekend. Leclerc was damaged during the race and crashed out of qualifying. Sainz's 5th place finish in the race was nearly an overachievement considering the car's subpar performance throughout the race, and he was lucky that Lewis ran out of laps, otherwise a 6th position was on the cards. Conversely, Zandvoort proved to be a crucial weekend for the Ferrari team. It became evident that major adjustments were required. The unpredictable nature of the SF23 car had been a challenge for both drivers throughout the season, but at Zandvoort it got to a breaking point. The team conducted comprehensive setup testing during Zandvoort in an effort to control the erratic handling. They made the decision to give the vehicle additional understeer, and they later confirmed those tests in Monza. Sainz was able to get greater performance out of the car right away thanks to his configuration adjustment, which also put him in a much more comfortable window. Conversely, Leclerc was not at all ease. Throughout the weekend, he was unable to come up with an arrangement that worked well for him. The only way he could get near it was when he mimicked Sainz's setup before qualifying. This configuration adjustment has increased the car's overall speed and moved it closer to Sainz's driving style. Sainz's performance though deserves recognition. 3 races in a row, he has outqualified Leclerc. Sainz's pole in Singapore was solely the product of his performance, whereas Leclerc may have contributed to his Monza pole. The performance by Sainz can be compared to the surprise of everyone when George Russell outqualified Lewis Hamilton 3 times in a row, and Sainz has done the same. However, when Lewis or Leclerc outqualified their teammates, it isn't much surprising as it's expected of them. The expectations itself indicate the clear number 1 driver of the team, but that has now changed in Ferrari since Sainz continues to outperform Leclerc. Ferrari faces a dilemma as a result of this. If they constantly have a race-winning car, how can they manage the 2 drivers who are equally fast? If the 2 drivers compete head-to-head for the title, which driver will they favor? Sainz's recent success raises doubts about whether he can fight for the championship battle because it represents a performance level that is still new to us. Although Sainz is an excellent driver, there's a distinction between pulling off a few race wins when nobody is expecting you to win and enduring a long pressure of a championship battle. With his demonstrated raw speed, Leclerc has the making of a championship candidate, which Sainz has not yet demonstrated. What a fascinating future Sainz will have at Ferrari. At the end of 2024, the contracts for both drivers are set to expire. It makes sense to keep both drivers, but how long will the drivers want to be committed to the Ferrari team? If Sainz chooses to just sign a contract extension through 2026, it may make him more attractive to other teams such as Audi, who have been looking at him as a new driver. In conclusion, Sainz's recent performance raises philosophical issues with driver dynamics and team management. Even though it is a good problem for Ferrari to have, it also begs the question of whether Sainz would be preferred over Leclerc in a championship scenario with a dominant car. It will be interesting to observe the driver lineup for Ferrari in the future and see how the team manages 2 equally fast drivers. If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe our channel to get more updates on Formula 1 racing. Thank you.